Hey, what the hell's going on, you guys? It's Tubo Player Negative AE, and welcome to Nova Drift. This is a game that we played on stream last week, and I ended up liking it a lot more than I originally thought I would. I just kind of bought it as kind of like, oh, we'll play this a couple times on stream and then not play it ever again. But I've noticed like really liking it and really wanting to come back to it, so I thought I'd upload maybe one video on YouTube and see how it goes. And I don't know. I always throw games to the channel and don't actually play them all the way through, so this might be one of those games again, but I do really like what this game has going on for it. So I'm not going to explain everything, but I'll kind of go over a little bit of the basics, and then you guys can kind of get it from there. It is very much a roguelike, or a roguelite, I guess I should say, because you do unlock stuff that make your runs or future runs easier. So right away, you'll notice, hey, wait a second, isn't this Asteroids? The game, one of the first ever like computer games ever made, and it's yeah, kinda, but it starts out that way, and it starts to get a little bit different, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. So as you can see, there's little enemies that kind of swarm you, maybe shoot bullets at you and stuff, and it's kind of cool. But the cool thing about this game is not necessarily that there's enemies, it's that you can upgrade your ship. Now there's some cool ass stuff in this game. So these aren't the only three weapons. So your first upgrade is always your weapon upgrade. So I can choose a grenade now. So I can switch my weapon to just a grenade. It'll shoot like mini grenades out, and then they'll explode after a couple seconds. I have weapon torrent, which is almost like a shotgun. It's like a really close ranged thing that you can alter to make long range. And then salvo, which is one of my favorites. So I think that's what we go with right now. And I'll kind of show you how that changes our weapon a little bit. So as you can see, now we fire a bunch of missiles all together. And at the very bottom, you can see a number that's constantly increasing. And that is because that's how many missiles we fire when we press the button. And we can't like spam this weapon because you only get so many missiles. So that's cool. So we have some upgrades. So the next upgrade that you do after your weapon is your body. And you could choose kind of what body you want. Usually I go stealth, but because stealth allows you to kind of, if you sit still and do nothing, you're invisible to enemies, which allows the salvo to charge up. I think I'm going to try something different today and go assault though, because that might be interesting, this thing. And that should make my weapon stronger, so I just kill things faster. And then the last upgrade that we have is the what kind of shield we have. So we can have a reflect shield, which is my favorite shield because it reflects enemy weaponry back at them. And deals 900% damage if it hits something. So that's crazy. Which is awesome. Now, there's also amp, which makes our shield less. It makes our shield get lower, because the durability is only at 50 instead of 100. Because 100, I believe, is base. But it also gives us more damage and thrust for each threat that's in the... Your damage is further boosted. I don't know about that. Maybe we'll go with some fire. Halo, it'll burn enemies that get close to us. I like that. And then you can see that our ship kind of turns red or yellow. Not red at all, Tuba player. At all is it red. It's not even close. And every so often that happens. That's just the game wanting to fuck you. So that happens. Alright, so now we get into the cool part of the game where there's a bunch of upgrades. There's different upgrades that do different things. They pretty much explain what they do when you hover over them. But the cool thing is once you select this upgrade, for example, like if I get this upgrade right now, it'll open up these two upgrades to be available later in the upgrade tree. So the more you kind of upgrade your weapon, the better upgrades you get, and you can get like full save and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and increase my weapon size. I'm going to increase my weapon size and weapon damage, because that'll help out. Will help out a lot. Done and done. Easy. Something's detected. I think I know what's detected. I think like a freaking black hole is detected. I don't like that. All right, so now that because we went the magnitude, now we get these two things, which we're gonna get both of them eventually. But right now we just have payload, so we're gonna get payload. Fuck! I got sucked in. Don't kill me! Don't kill me. So when you get sucked in, you get real low health and real low shields for a little bit until you can recover all of that. And you can see all my health and stuff at the bottom, in case you were wondering. So it's kind of suckish to get pulled into one of those unless there's like no enemies around, which we got lucky and there wasn't any. And we're also going to do Splinter, so our salvo will split off into multiple different salvos. They give us a little bit more salvos to fire. And I think we got to work on weapon tracking as well if we can find that somewhere. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and increase our whole regeneration rate, maybe weapon velocity. Oof, oof, oof. But as you can see, this is kind of how the game plays out. And at any point in time, you could change your weapon, shield, or armor based on what it gives you here. And you could re-roll stuff, but the re-rolls are... your re-rolls save between runs, so you don't want to use re-rolls very often. Unless you are really sure that you want to re-roll. You know? So salvo's pretty good, right? It seems like we're pretty crazy right now, right? It seems like we're killing everything pretty fast. This game's pretty easy, right? Right? Nothing too hard going on. Even this mini boss is gonna die pretty fast, right? So here's where the game gets interesting. The game gets like progressively harder to where things can almost one-shot you, and there's like a whole bunch of different enemies, some that you haven't even seen yet. So it gets really interesting. That all while you're trying to use like asteroid controls, which I will tell you are not the best controls. But you honestly get used to it. It's like the more you play thing. See, like, those enemies had a shield in the front, so in order to kill them, I really needed to get behind them in order to kill them. Every so often that happens, the thing happens, and it just kills all the enemies on screen, but it'll also kill you if you get hit by it. Get hit by, like, the big one. Those guys are annoying. Speaking of enemies we haven't seen yet, it's these guys. Those guys are enemies you haven't seen yet. We're also going to get charge shot. I think that's going to be pretty good in our situation, just because... it's going to help out our salvo really good. And our salvo continues to charge. Done and done. Easy enough. And now we can level up again, and we can get some burn damage. So this is not a thing that you get right away. This is something that you play. If you play enough, you get to unlock this. I think burn damage is going to be absolutely freaking perfect, dude. Your hits apply corrosive stacks to targets, which deal burning damage over time. So first of all, we're going to get some burn damage. That sounds awesome. Okay. Uh-oh. This guy's tough. Okay. You just gotta go off screen to deal with this guy. He like fires a beam, and if you're stuck in that beam, you will die like almost instantaneously. Ooh. Ooh. That hurt. Okay. We got more of them. Great. I love that. Fuck. We're gonna go some weapon damage. Okay, we're gonna go more. Blast radius and total weapon damage. I don't want to get rid of my weapon damage, although I will take some shield durability. Whoa. Okay. Purge. Dealing damage during crash damage to an enemy will remove its burning damage and trigger Purge. Purge creates a slowly expanding caustic nova which rolls over enemies. The damage and explosion rate. Oh, Jesus Christ! And what does this do? Recovered for each burning enemy. Okay, that's pretty good. This is all pretty good. These all reduced my weapon damage though, so I don't know how I feel. Here we go. Good, done and done. Okay, so here's the boss. This is an interesting boss because the weakness of this boss is that you have to be inside of the boss to defeat him. If you're inside of that boss, you like defeat him easier, but it's much easier to take damage. So you got to be very careful about what's going on with that boss. I think we go ahead and take this. Minus 30% weapon damage, but we get more burn duration. We get more burn damage. Flat health recovered. Yeah, we're going to take all that. Plus we have charge shot. Okay, we need to navigate through that. We got some level up points, I see it there. Cool. Rate of fire sounds pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and do calibrate. That sounds amazing for my gun. Please don't die. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Okay. Please don't kill me. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, we got some upgrades. We should upgrade. We got one upgrade. Corrosion. Corrosion stacks, which deal burn damage. Corrosive stacks. It dies. It delivers its stacks to the next target. Corrosive stacks decay over time. More rapidly with more stacks. I don't know if I want that. Oh, please don't kill me. Thank you. Okay. We need to leave. We need to leave and not die, please. Okay, we need something. We need something. Whole strength. Targeting. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Please don't kill me. Whew. Level up, please. Okay, we got another mini boss. Ooh, we need to get to the next boss though. Please don't kill me. Good. Done and done. Okay, so now that we have that set out of the way. Single weapon projectile, homing strikes, projectiles. We're gonna do that. And we're going to do this. Okay, next boss. This boss is different. Okay. It's going to create a singularity, which is fine. Please don't do that. Fuck. I just gotta kill you. Okay, cool. Good. We're done. I don't want to get you. The more damaged you are, averages. Yeah, this is good. Take that. Done. Sweet. Ooh, please don't kill me. Ooh, please don't kill me. Good. Cool. We're not dead. Please stop summoning you. There's too many of you. Thank you. Okay, we're doing pretty well. I like the score that we got going on. Cool. We're gonna upgrade a little bit and get this. Okay. Where's the last one? Thank you, thank you. There we go. Okay. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. This is the far... Well, I don't know if this is the farthest I've ever made it, but it's definitely, like... something interesting. We're gonna go with, We're gonna go with barrier. Oh my god! That sword, dude. Surprised we... We need to recharge our shields real quick. Thank God. No! Stop spawning! Ooh, no! No! Are you serious? Oh no! Oh dude, we got another thing. Next unlock reward. I wonder what that is. Anyway, that was kind of that game. It's a cool game. I ended up liking it a lot more than I like it. It's only the beginning because this game just came out, so it'll be interesting to see what this game comes out with. I'm hoping more enemy types too, because there are a bunch of enemy types that I've seen so far, but I think it would be cooler if we just added like 4 or 5 more enemies. You would just instantly... It would instantly feel like there's a million more enemies just because of how many enemies there are in the game right now. And then I haven't gotten past that. So that black hole boss that we fought, I don't know if there's bosses past that, because after that boss, I haven't really encountered another boss. But I haven't gotten far enough, I don't think, to like find out. We also unlocked a battery. +3 projectiles for projectile weapons. Projectiles are divided between broadside cannons. Gear added. Battery. That sounds sick, dude. We're gonna enter our initials as AAA. Just because that's what I've been doing. The farthest, yeah, as you can see, the farthest I've ever gotten is 56,000 points. But I don't know. I'm interested in trying to get farther than that, especially now that we just unlocked a new ship, I believe. So that's gonna be sick. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you want to see more of this game, we do play it on Twitch, and that Twitch stream is actually going to be happening very soon. It's either tomorrow... Wait, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. If you're watching this, then tomorrow is Wednesday. For me. So if tomorrow is Wednesday, we'll be having a stream on Thursday or Friday, and that's 12 p.m. Pacific time. And you can look that up on Google to find out what time it is. Your time. We'll be playing some more of this. It's an interesting game. It really is. Actually, you know what? It'll probably be about 1 or 2 o'clock. 1 or 2 p.m. Pacific. So just look that up on Google. I'm sure it'll tell. If anybody's still watching at this point. If you're watching, leave a smiley face. I don't know. You can do whatever you want with your time. I don't care. I should stop. I should end the episode. Except I don't know how. So, goodbye. See you in the next one.